What is going on, my blue collar knife nuts? It's Justin from Blue Collar Survival again, and it's review time. Before I get started, if you're new to my channel and you're looking for the best bang for your buck in the knife and gear, hit this subscribe button down below. Also, I'd like to give a big shout out and thank you to Mr. Steve Gibson. Steve is a fellow member and admin of my Facebook group, Budget Knives and Gear. Throw a link down here. He had loaned me this knife. He loaned me a whole box of knives. I know you guys have probably heard this in other reviews, but he loaned me a whole box of knives, and I just can't thank you enough, Steve. I'm almost done with it, and I'm going to get them back to you here real shortly, and I'm actually going to be in your area here soon, so I may just make a house call. So maybe look forward to that. So thank you, Steve. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright, guys. Before we get started, if you enjoy what I'm doing, throw me a thumbs up on this. It makes me a happy man. So I will throw all the specs up here right now. I got this on the Tuya website for $59. You can get them on Amazon as well for like 9 cents cheaper, but it does not come in orange. The 3 you can get on the Tuya website is black, OD green, and orange. And let's get some size comparisons. I just thought I'd let you guys know that real quick. So first we'll do the Ontario Rat 2. Quite a bit bigger than that knife. My 2018 #1 so far reviewed knife, the Tuya Bruiser. And still moping a little bit, my runner-up 2018, my Zero Tolerance 0462. That was a huge surprise for me and my subscribers on that one. And of course, a Bic lighter. Alright, so excellent heavy-duty knife. Excellent heavy-duty knife. This thing is built like a Sherman tank. It's got AUS 10, which is comparable, I cannot say that word today. In every take I've messed that up. It's comparable to 440C. It has the same, essentially the same carbon content as the 440 does, but it has more chromium, or actually less chromium than 440C does, so it's less corrosion resistant, but it has more vanadium, which makes it have better edge retention and is a tougher steel. So, beautiful, they call it a high saber grind, beautiful stone wash finish on it. That's the old Tuya logo, actually, I believe, and this is the new Tuya logo. One of the interesting things about this knife, I feel like I'm going to sneeze, is the pivot pin on it. So I actually contacted Mr. Dave Warren of Tuya Knives. Great customer service, prompt response. I mean, within minutes I got a response from him. I asked him, I said, hey, I'm reviewing this tonight. Is there a special tool for the pivot? And he said, no, there's not. It was a design they came out with before he started with them. And he said just use a flathead screwdriver the exact same size. He said exact same size as that slot and just kind of turn it. Or one of those 2-prong bits. He said that works too. He said after they get through their stock of what they have of these, they're actually converting over to like a T8 or something like that. So that will be changed in the future. Beautiful knife. One side pivot adjust, fit and finish is spot on. It is dead center. Got a nice little G10 back spacer, just 2 screws in the back and a pivot screw. Ceramic ball bearings, they're cage ceramic ball bearings. I would like to loosen this a little bit, but because it's not my knife, I'm not going to mess with that pivot screw. But I feel if I just loosen it just a little bit, it would fall close really easily. It flips open, no problem. Absolute push button, flip, and we'll see. Oh, yeah, there we go. You can shake it open, but you got to shake the heck out of it, so it's got good detent. Jay had just said something from Knife Beater the other day, and I've kind of started to do it as well. I started kind of taking my own measurements instead of off of the site. So I got a 3.5-inch blade with a 3.3-inch cutting surface, 4.8-inch handle, 8.3 inches overall, 182 grams and 6.42 ounces. A little heavier of a knife. That doesn't really bother me much with the weight. You know, a couple ounces or grams here and there. It's not a big deal. I carry a lot of knives, like 5 on me most of the time. Bit overkill, but I'm a little bit overkill. Just what I do. Beast of, just an absolute beast. The jimping is, I'd say on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd give it about a 6. The one jimping I really prefer is like that of the Ontario rat that's real aggressive and really has some bite. The Tuya bruiser was actually even less. That's almost borderline smooth. Not something that's a huge breaker for me. Nice deep pocket clip. This thing carries deep. It disappears. Only one position though. So, you know, right side tip up only. So sorry lefties. Kind of left you out. You'll have to get the Tangram Rumble. It's left side only, so I guess it's only fair. Overall, it's a wonderful knife. And the one thing that really makes this thing is the blade stock. 3.5 millimeters thick. You're getting a whole lot of knife. A whole lot of knife. And you can really feel the difference, like, between this one and this one. This thing is just, I mean, look at the comparison of the liners between these two Tuya knives. Just a beast. So if you're in the market for a really heavy duty knife, a heavy duty folder, I would say this would be a good one to go with. Like I said, guys, have excellent customer service over there at Tuya. Dave is prompt and right on it. Definitely recommend it. Definitely. Might as well get a little Rain Man, as I kept saying definitely for some reason. Alright guys, well overall, great knife, Aus 10, high saber stonewashed, cage ceramic bearings. Boom, what else do you need? Alright everybody, it's Justin for Blue Collar Survival. I give this one a thumbs up. You guys stay safe.